Davion Mitchell! Davion Mitchell! Holy shit! Davion Mitchell! The man that you are! We go to the first round, baby! Holy dog. Davion Mitchell saved my life. Holy fuck. Hey. Look at this George the Yang thug. Look at this thug. You fucking thug! Finally out. Holy shit, what a sweat. Davion Mitchell just saved my love for the game. The Miami Heat become the first 10 seed playing team to make the playoffs with a 123-114 W over the Hawks in overtime in ATL on the road. Just one guy I want to shout out off the rip. Davion Mitchell, the man that you are. You had what? 15 points in the fourth quarter / overtime. Other than that, he did not score. He had 1 point in like the first half. So, that's a dog. Defensively, offensively, multiple threes. Playing really good defense on Trae Young. Getting the clutch charge on Terrence Mann. Davion Mitchell, you saved my life. And I was a Heat fan. I'm in kind of a predicament. But I want to win the game and get do I want to win the game and get 1 first-round pick, or lose the game and get 2 first-round picks? Well, we end up winning the game and getting only 1 first-round pick. But at the end of the day, this is a good challenge for Tyler Hero and Kel'el Ware. And you really see, Wiggins, Bam, and Tyler Hero to get them against a really good top 10 defense in the league in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I don't think we'll get anything more than like a gentleman's sweep. Unfortunately, the Cavs are one of the best teams in basketball. And then there's the Miami Heat, who we saw through national television, just had goals of not being able to score the basketball. And with that coming against, like an elite offense like the Cavaliers, yeah, that's not going to be able to, get through that like we were able to do that tonight against the ATL Hawks, who definitely have like somewhere like the 18th or 20th range of the offensive net rating. But the Miami Heat are facing the playoffs. They go up against the Cavaliers. Oh, that was such a nerve. That was such an infuriating and just high energy, just heart pulsating just type of game. Tyler Hero clutch buckets at the end of the fourth quarter. The defense at the end of the fourth quarter was not able to get stopped. Trae Young gets that bucket. Tyler Hero misses a shot after hitting multiple shots in a row in the clutch. But Spoelstra, why was there no Kel'el Ware minutes in the fourth quarter or overtime? The pigeon of John Morant causing. I was watching the game right here on my screen right here. By the way, follow me on playback. I know I showed up at the beginning of the video, but also follow the kid on playback. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Wiggins today, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, on 8 of 17 from the field, and 2 of 6 from 3, 2-5 from the line, which is why I didn't want him to get the ball at the end of the fourth quarter. They were going to foul Tyler Hero, who ends up making the free throw initially and then missing the second one, so 2-point game. Trae Young gets that shot right there. By the way, insane games from George the Yang, legacy games from Onyeka Okongwu. Trae Young hit some timely buckets. It was just insane. It should not be the sweaty very 9 taking the up by 17 points and cut all the way down to them having the lead by 6 points with like less than 6 minutes to go. We ended up taking W. Bam Adebayo was great today. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. So 17 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 5 blocks. He had like 2 or 3 of those in the fourth quarter. He was a man on a mission tonight. And Kel'el Ware was perfect today in his 22 minutes, 6 of 6 from the field, 12 points, 8 rebounds, a steal. Actually, it was 12 points, 8 rebounds, a block in his 22 minutes as he was a +7. Again, don't know why he wasn't getting any clock in as OT, especially as we were going small and needed to rebound the basketball. And Haywood Highsmith came up clutch with that bucket at the end of the fourth with like a minute of change to go. Just out to Haywood Highsmith. That started off really hot and then got extreme. But shout out to Haywood Highsmith. Tyler Hero today, buckets in that fourth quarter. A big shot in that OT. 30 points today for Hero. 7 assists, 8 rebounds. 10 of 21 from the field. 5 of 10 from 3. It was his spiritual experience with Tyler Hero today. Started off playing making the ball a lot, then took over scoring wise in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And then Alec Burks, who again shout out to Unc Burks. He had a 3 today, 2 of 7 in the field, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. But with all due respect, maybe start Davion Mitchell at the 1. I know he'll obviously get started minutes and close the games, but why not get that energy from the beginning? Maybe Spoke likes that jolt of energy off the bench, like 6 or 5 minutes to go in the end of the first quarter. But I don't know. But my starting lineup would be Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Adebayo, and Colette Ware. You just take off a lot of playmaking responsibilities off of Tyler Hero's shoulders, because today he did have 7 assists, but he also did have 4 turnovers. And you look at Davion Mitchell, who had 5 assists, 2 turnovers, so not the greatest assist to turnover ratio as well. Duncan Robinson, I mean, he played an alright game, 10 minutes, wasn't really hitting his threes. He missed his first, then hit his third. Not really needed tonight, really. 6 points for Duncan Robinson, a rebound, an assist, 2 of 4 from 3, made one of his 3 3-point attempts, and also made a free throw as well. Now, Highsmith, like I mentioned earlier, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 3 fouls. So, 5-9 hit clutch bucket at the end of the quarter. Nice little tip-in. 2 of 6 from 3. Definitely missed a couple of big threes in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, my Heat just had a low. Hawks were on fire. Looking at Haywood Highsmith, offensive touches, and it just wasn't really working. Kyle Anderson hit a couple magnet ball shots at the end of the quarter. Shout out to him. 2 highlight contested shots back to back, a 3 left corner, and then a tough midi in the right corner. Shout out to Slow Mo. 5 points for him, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, minutes. And like I already mentioned earlier, Davion Mitchell, 16 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, and made only 2 of his 4 free throw attempts, as it was a +9 in his minutes. Now, we got DNPs today from Jovic, who's healthy, Rozier, who's healthy, Hawkins, who's healthy, and also Larson, who's healthy. So, Miami Heat today shot 50% from the field and 38% from 3, but only 61% from the free line. Wiggins, Davion, y'all need to get better at that free. I know, on to the Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu, hats off to him. He had an absolute legacy game. He was literally the first opportunity for them. Started off really hot early on, was on double-double watch in the first quarter. He was just in his bag. He was hitting multiple threes, looking like Onyeka Porzingis. I was like, oh, brother, I'll just stop with this. 28 points for Onyeka Okongwu today, 12 rebounds, 3 steals. He had a block. He also had an assist. 12 of 19 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. Now, Zachary Brizache, the former first overall pick last season, or this season technically, 3 points, but it gets worse. 1 of 11 from the field, a paltry 0 of 7 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, no rebounds, no assists, 2 steals. What the fuck is that smell? P.U. Zach. Yo, PR is in the gutter. P.U. 2 steals though, but P.U. Mo Gay, 15 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a block as well from him. Mo Gay started off the first and second half, and then didn't get too much clock. Trae Young shot a tour day as soon as against the Miami Heat. Got to the line though, which he's known to. 29 points, 11 rebounds, a steal, a block, 9 of 22 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. It's an alright game for him. Again, he has some timely shots. A big shot over big shot over Bam in the OT. And obviously, you got past Wiggins, who was thinking that he was going to take a 3 to tie up the game at the end of the quarter. Dyson Daniels, I feel like he really just forced Hero into some tough shots. That it was in those passing lanes, just a tough guy. He hit a 3 as well, and I'm like, Dyson Daniels is hitting a 3. Like, that's tough. That's tough. Some people were jumping on Dyson Daniels 3. Like, why are you jumping on a Dyson Daniels 3? What happened to Shane, my brother in Christ? But Dyson Daniels today, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. George Niang had a legacy game off the bench. People were talking about, oh, George Niang's not going to get clocked in the Cavs in the playoffs. One for the play for the Hawks. He was in his bag. He was in his Duffy. Oh my God. One of the most infuriating things to watch. If he would have hit the floor at the end of the game off the left shot, I would have probably not been on earth. In game, of course. But Jesus Christ, George Niang was on a burner day. He was not even really just hitting threes. It was like hitting these tough shots in the paint. I'm like, where's the Yang, brother? What is going on? 20 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, 8 of 50 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, made both his free throw attempts. Then there's George Niang. I mean, not George Niang. And then there's Karis LeVert. Obviously, also with that capture for DeAndre Hunter. 15 points for him, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, 6 of 15 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. He had a nice and 1 to give a good amount of momentum. Then at the end of the OT, did miss a three where the announcers were like, I think it was like Greg Anthony. He was like, oh, he didn't know he was that open, and he ended up missing that shot. Terrence Mann got a lot of clock. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that Terrence Mann got a lot of clock in that OT. Because George Niang was an absolute burner. Terrence Mann in 25 minutes, he got put up 5 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, turnover. And the last guy I want to mention is Vic Krejci, who played 8 minutes, didn't put up any points, got a 3, he missed it, put up a rebound and 2 steals, and that was it. Hawks today shoot 43.1% from the field and 34% from 3, as they knocked down 83% of their free throw attempts. Heat win, I win. Let's go Heat. Let's see what happens in the first round series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. But at the end of the day, we move. Lost the first round pick, which sucks, but you got to see our guys in the playoffs, which I guess not mad about. I mean, we're 37-45 on the season. I guess technically now we're 39-45 with these 2 play-in wins, but first play-in seem to make the playoffs. I mean, maybe the Mavs tonight, the Grizzlies are up 20-10 right now. We're currently, but yeah. Follow the kid on playback, and I'm out. Heat W, we move. Shout out Hero. Shout out Davion Mitchell. Spoelstra, play Khalil Way more minutes. Other than that, though, we move. Other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.